Hi students, welcome back again to this course, An Introduction to Mechanical Engineering. I am Professor Yao. Moment of a force. The keywords: trying to loosen a bolt, a wrench with long handle. Longer the handle, the less force. Tendency: to make an object rotate. The lever arms. The perpendicular lever arm. Line of action. Torque. Rotation of a shaft in the motor, engine, or gearbox. Bracket. When you're trying to loosen a bolt, it is more easily turned if you use a wrench with a long handle. In fact, the longer the handle, the less force you need to apply with your hand. The tendency of a force to make an object rotate is called a moment. The magnitude of a moment depends both on the force that is applied and on the lever arm that separates the force from the point of rotation. Perpendicular lever arm method. The magnitude of a moment is defined by m sub o equal F times d, where m sub o is the moment of the force about the point O, and F is the magnitude of the force. Perpendicular lever arm. The distance d is called the perpendicular lever arm, and it extended from the force line of action to point O. Torque. The term torque is sometimes used interchangeably to describe the effect of a force acting across a lever arm, but mechanical engineers generally reserve torque to describe moments that cause rotation of a shaft in the motor, engine, or gearbox. The dimensions for the moment, Newton dot m, are the products of force, Newton, and the length, meter. The moment is calculated based upon both the magnitude of F and the perpendicular offset d between the force's line of action and the point O. Line of action. The continuous straight line on which a force vector lies is called its line of action. In fact, F could be applied to the bracket at any point along its line of action, and the moment about O would be unchanged. Moment component method. The keywords for moment component method. Moment component method. Motivation. Applying this technique. Sign convention. Clockwise or counterclockwise. Moment sign convention. Positive. negative. Just as we can break a force down into its rectangular components, it is sometimes useful to calculate a moment in terms of its components of the force as the sum of portions that are associated with the two components of the force, rather than a full resultant force. One motivation for calculating the moment in this manner is that it is often easier to find the lever arms for individual components than it is for the entire resultant force. When applying this technique, we need to use a sign convention and keep track of whether the contribution made by each moment is clockwise or counterclockwise. Moment sign convention. A moment that tends to cause counterclockwise rotation is positive, and a clockwise direction moment is negative. In using the moment component method, we generally write where we imply the numerical value for f sub x, comma, delta x, comma, f sub y, comma, and delta y are all positive. Homework. Handwriting all keywords and submitting them to Coach Facebook. Just do the online quiz. See you next time.